Welcome to He's Got Issues Marvel Comics Edition number 197.1. I'm John Cooney here to preview new Marvel Comics being released October 28th, 2015, beginning alphabetically with Angela, Queen of Hel number 1. Hel hath a new fury, stolen from Asgard, exiled from heaven, and robbed of Sarah, her greatest companion. Angela plunges into the depths of blackest hell to save her friend, and once there, the lost princess of Asgard will carve out a realm of her very own. All hail Angela, the new Queen of Hel. Next, we have Captain America Sam Wilson number 2. When Steve Rogers was restored to his natural age, he chose one of his closest and most trusted allies to take up his shield. Now Sam Wilson, formerly the Avenger known as Falcon, carries on the fight for liberty and justice as the all-new, all-different Captain America. We've also got Chewbacca number 2 of 5. Known as the skilled co-pilot of the infamous Millennium Falcon, the legendary Wookiee warrior Chewbacca will star in his very own limited comic series. After the Battle of Yavin, Chewbacca is on his own when he crash lands his ship on an Imperial-occupied planet. Now stranded, Chewie finds himself caught in the middle of trying to return to the rebellion and helping a young and feisty girl in need. Writer Jerry Dugan and artist Phil Noto bring us a never-before-seen tale of the heroic Wookiee we all know and love. Next we have Deadpool Vs Thanos number 4 of 4. Let me check the Marvel Wiki, hang on. Okay, Deadpool is a guy with guns and swords. Thanos is an Eternal with strength, endurance, agility, and nearly invulnerable skin who can shoot cosmic energy from his eyes and hands. Sounds like a fair fight. We've also got Guidebook to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Marvel's Iron Man. At last, the Marvel Cinematic Universe receives its own guidebook. Starting with the 2008 blockbuster Marvel's Iron Man, this series will profile fan-favorite Marvel Studios films and Marvel television series. But this isn't your daddy's official handbook. The MCU guidebooks are completely overhauled, slicker, sleeker, and packed with vital information about the people, places, and objects that make the Marvel Cinematic Universe so compelling. Chock full of fast facts, movie-to-comic comparisons, behind-the-scenes artwork, and production stills, this inaugural issue features Tony Iron Man Stark himself, allies like Pepper Potts, Happy Hogan, Ho Yinsen, and Agent Phil Coulson, enemies like Obadiah Stane and the Ten Rings, Tony's armor and equipment, including Jarvis, the Arc Reactor, and Stark Mansion. Next, we have House of M number 4. Will our heroes triumph against Namor and the Atlantean army? Will Magneto rule supreme as he once did, or will House of Magnus fall like so much rubble that was once their Genoshan palace? We've also got Howling Commandos of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 1. Hidden deep beneath Area 13 lies the clandestine headquarters of Stake, a top-secret division of S.H.I.E.L.D., housing aliens, mythical beasts, and all manner of extra-normal entities. Under the command of legendary soldier Dum Dum Dugan, these monsters step out of the shadows and defend the world against supernatural threats far too dangerous for normal men as the all-new, all-different Howling Commandos of S.H.I.E.L.D. Next we have Kanan number 7. We've seen Kanan's last adventure as a Padawan. Now we go back to his first adventure. See Caleb Doom's first steps in the Clone Wars. We've also got New Avengers number 2. Everything is new. In the wake of Secret Wars, the old order changeth, and Bobby DaCosta's Sunspot is just the man that changeth it. Welcome to Avengers Idea Mechanics, a super scientific global rescue squad of tomorrow's heroes today. America doesn't want them, S.H.I.E.L.D. doesn't know what to do with them, but Earth might not survive without the new Avengers. Next we have Secret Wars Official Handbook of Marvel Multiverse number 1. Worlds are colliding, both on Battleworld and in the Secret Wars Official Guide to the Marvel Multiverse number 1, a collection of all new profiles. Journey through Marvel's multiverse, Old Man Logan, The Ultimate Universe's Spider-Man, Miles Morales, The Age of Ultron, Weird World, The Spider-Verse event, The Age of Apocalypse's Nightcrawler, plus profiles of the characters and events at the core of the Secret Wars, The Incursions of Earth, Namor's Cabal, The Future Foundation's Kids, and more. Also featuring key participants in previous Secret Wars, Volcana, Marsha Rosenberg, Thunderball, Elliot Franklin, and Healer Zagi, The Dark Elf Curse, original Battleworld refugee Puff the Dragon, and the Secret Wars 2 event itself. And Because We Love You, the Pet Avengers Throg, Lady Deadpool, and Teen Hulk. We've also got Spider-Man 2099 number 2, 2099 in your calendars, number 1 in your hearts. With the job at Parker Industries, a stable relationship, and uncertain of what impact his actions will have on the future, Miguel O'Hara has decided that it's time to hang up the webs and retire from being Spider-Man. But when a dangerous new threat appears and puts his new life in jeopardy, he's got no choice but to don some new threads and tackle the problem the only way he knows how, head on. By the web-slinging wonders Peter David and Will Sliney. You know him, you love him. This is one explosive spider title you won't want to miss. Next we have Unbeatable Squirrel Girl #1, Galactus, Thanos, MODOK. With her unique combination of wit, empathy, and total kick-butt squirrel powers, Doreen Green, aka the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, has taken all these chumps down. Alongside her friends Tippy Toe, a squirrel, and Nancy, a regular human with no powers whatsoever, they checked. Squirrel Girl is all that stands between the Earth and total destruction. Sometimes. Other times there's no threats and she's just a regular computer science student. That's an adventure too, though. We've also got What If Infinity Dark Reign #1 one-shot. What if Norman Osborn had the Infinity Gauntlet? Dark Reign returns as the Green Goblin gets his hands on the most dangerous item in the Marvel Universe. No one is safe. And we've got Where Monsters Dwell #5 of 5. Carl, the Phantom Eagle, aims to take to the skies again, but will all the enemies he's accrued in the meantime allow it? Some of those enemies are the scariest dinosaurs you've seen in any comic book this year. Out in trades this week, we have Avengers Time Runs Out Volume 2 trade paperback. How can Earth's mightiest heroes possibly halt the absolute end of everything? After 2 years of carefully crafting his cataclysmic saga, writer Jonathan Hickman jumps ahead 8 months to the grand finale, the day of the final incursion. After the revelation of the Illuminati's desperate world-destroying actions, the Avengers are fragmented. While one group seeks out the Illuminati for a confrontation, another takes the fight to the new Cabal, which is engaged in a bloody mission all its own. Discover what has become of Tony Stark, to say nothing of Doctor Strange. But even after all the battles and all the sacrifices, none are prepared for the inevitable moment when time runs out. The second act of the astonishing climax to Jonathan Hickman's legendary run is here, collecting Avengers #38 and 39 and New Avengers #26 through 28. Next we have Avengers Ultron Forever trade paperback. In the 25th century, machines rule the Earth, humans are slaves, and Ultron is the Allfather, his will enforced by his own team of Avengers. Mankind's only hope is a group of heroes drawn from different times. From the past comes a volatile Hulk, not long after the Gamma Bomb explosion, Jim Rhodes during his stint as Iron Man, and Thor cursed by Hela and armored to protect his brittle bones. From our present and near future, the Vision, Black Widow, and the new female Thor, and from years in the future, an even newer Captain America with her own heroic legacy. But who leads this time-torn team? Dr. Doom. Caught between Ultron and Doom, can the Avengers find a way to save forever? Collecting Avengers Ultron Forever #1, New Avengers Ultron Forever #1, and Uncanny Avengers Ultron Forever #1, plus the classic Incredible Hulk #6, Iron Man #188, and Thor #378. We've also got Guardians of the Galaxy by Jim Valentino Volume 3 trade paperback. Jim Valentino completes his explosive exploration of the Marvel Universe of the 31st century. The original and future Guardians welcome the return of their ally Starhawk, but why is that bad news for Major Victory? The ruthless Rancor is also back, and that's trouble for everybody. Will she find her ancestor Wolverine? Silver Surfer's reappearance may be worst of all, because where he soars, Galactus is sure to follow. Then it's back to the beginning with the secret origin of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Plus, who or what are the Galactic Guardians? And it all ends in the modern day, where our time-traveling heroes face the masters of evil in the middle of the cosmic epic, to Infinity War and beyond. Collecting Guardians of the Galaxy #21 through 29 in Annual #2 and Marvel Superheroes #18. Next we have Guardians Team Up Volume 1 Guardians Assemble trade paperback. The Guardians of the Galaxy meet the Marvel Universe's heaviest hitters in this titanic tome of team-ups. First, it's a cosmic threat so massive it'll take both the Guardians and the Avengers to stop it. But when the likes of Gamora, Black Widow, Hawkeye, and Rocket Raccoon are forced to problem solve together, one thing is guaranteed: destruction. And when the Black Vortex strikes the Kree Empire, Ronan the Accuser must battle alongside the Guardians. Then intergalactic bounty hunters are hired to target a tough, green, mean powerhouse, but there are 2 Marvel heroines who fit that description, and now Gamora and She-Hulk are both fighting mad. And finally, Rocket Raccoon must team up with the Pet Avengers, much to his dismay, to face some truly foul villains. Collecting Guardians Team Up #1 through 5 and Tales of the Pet Avengers #1. We've also got Nova Volume 6 Homecoming trade paperback. When the newest Nova needs help with his busted helmet, he turns to Doc Green, the Incredible Hulk, but their quest soon takes them halfway across the universe and puts them in danger that even the Hulk can't punch his way out of. Then Nova joins the X-Men and Guardians of the Galaxy for an epic adventure. With the Black Vortex in his possession, Sam must run for his life. But even when he returns to Earth, cosmic problems follow him, and his next challenge will test him more than any adventure has before. The entire world is under the gun, and it's up to Nova and his friends, Beta Ray Bill, Doc Green, the Guardians of the Galaxy, and Cosmo, to save the planet. You won't believe how it all ends. Collecting Nova Annual number 1 and Nova number 28 through 31. And we've got Silk Volume 0, The Life and Times of Cindy Moon trade paperback. Cindy Moon exploded into the Marvel Universe when we learned she was bitten by the same radioactive spider that empowered Spider-Man. She then went on to save Peter Parker's life more than once and traverse the Spider-Verse. Now as Silk, Cindy is on her own in New York City, searching for her past, defining her own future, and webbing up wrongdoers along the way. But she's about to cross the Black Cat's path, and that's not good news for her. Silk has been picking at the edges of Black Cat's operation, and Felicia Hardy has had about enough. Felicia gets the drop on Cindy, and Silk hits rock bottom. Can even a team up with Spider-Man save the day? Plus a date with Johnny Storm. Secrets of Silk's past revealed. Will Cindy Moon ever find her family? Collecting Silk 1 through 7. Alright, that's it for Marvel this week, but there's still plenty of other books out as well, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel at he'sgotissues.com to see both the DC and Indies videos for this week, as well as my usual roundup of all my favorites for the week, with a little more depth and insight than you get here. And if you like these videos, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing. And you can now find He's Got Issues on eBay at he'sgotissues.com/eBay for great deals on comics, trades, and lots of superhero and pop culture merchandise. And of course, you can always follow He's Got Issues on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Tumblr, and Instagram to see everything I'm reading as I read it. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.